So we've already covered so much getting into QCAD. Here we've gone over basic shapes and we've built a couple of parts. Now it's time to build a part that we see a lot on the market, something that you can take and sell however you like here. It's called the F-bomb, and we're going to design it from scratch using QCAD. We're going to incorporate letters, we're going to incorporate shapes. So that being said, good morning and welcome to Capable of Many Things. My name is James, and let's dive into making an F-bomb. So to get started, we're going to need the body of the F-bomb, and that's going to take place here in the almighty square rectangle tool with size. And that's going to be something like a 2" by 3" square or rectangle here. Let's go ahead and place that here. Now the F-bomb is slightly ovoid on the ends here, so rather than doing just a straight circle, we're going to make it oval. So up to this point we really haven't used the oval tool, so let's go ahead and use the oval tool here, and we're using oval with defined radiuses here. So I have a 1/2 inch radius for my Y and a 1 inch radius for my X. This is 2 inches wide, so my radius is going to be 1 inch, X is going to be left to right, Y is going to be vertical. Set this here, set this here. Okay, so now we have the body of our piece. Let's go ahead and add sort of some tail here. Go back. We're going to need to add a little bit of a stock. So we're going to go back to the rectangle tool. Let's go ahead, set our reference point to the bottom, and the reason we're doing that is we're building sort of a shaft that comes out the back end here, and it's just going to stick straight up. And we're going to make that a 1/4 inch shaft through from the bottom middle, and we're going to place that there. Alright, so this is going to represent the back end of the tail of the piece. Now we're going to need to put in our fins. Now the way that we're going to do this or design this is going to be a little bit reductive. So as we go into the next part, you're going to say, well, that's not going to make sense. That's not going to make sense. We're going to do a couple of design things that doesn't look right now, but as we work through, as we reduce and start to use our other tools to cut away some of the excess, you'll start to see the whole shape take place. So some of this is going to be a little eyeball. I mean, we're gonna do this with grid points to make it easier for ourselves. So feel free to do it in that way for yourself. We are going to make fins. Now they're not going to be 45-degree fins. That seems a little bit sharp of an angle for a lot of the designs that I've seen. So we're just going to go to our line from angle tool. So again, back to the main menu, go to the line tool, and then to go to the line from angle tool. And we're going to select a 30-degree angle. I like that angle there. And we're going to set a length of 2 inches. Now this is going to extend out and over the edge here. By the time we're all done, it's all going to be cut and squared together. But for right now, it's going to extend out over the edge. I'm going to come down to the middle here. Let's go ahead and place these, let's say, about right here. We want it to sort of stick out over the edge of this. We want the fin to come out this far, one, and we're going to want to place a second one about that far off here. I want the meat of that to be, let's see, this is at 0.33, and we want this, let's say we want at least about 1/4 inch. So 0.36 should give us pretty close to where we're going to be a little above that point there. Alright, so I've put 2 lines there, and we're going to come up closer to the end, and let's go with 5. Let's take this from the 5 line here. So I'm referencing this number on the far right hand side, and let's go with 5.2 to 5.5, and now we have all those lines there. Great. Now we want to extend it out on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and set this to negative 30 degrees here, and change it from start to end so that I can reference in the middle in the same manner here. select 1, select 2. Again, I'm just pulling the lines directly across using the grid to our advantage. Same thing up over here. We were already set up here. We just use the points on the grid that are directly across. Okay, so we have sort of these abstractions, these abstract shapes sitting off in the ether. Let's go and go back, go back, go back, go back. And we do that by right-clicking, going to our line tools, and going to a vertical line tool. All right, now I have this set to about 3 inches here. Again, it's going to be a bit overkill, but, you know, we're going to make it happen. Here we go. I'm going to take the line that follows the side of our current shape. I'm going to place the grid lines there and there. Again, approaching this symmetrically. Now again, we're going to take a look at the top here. I know that these the width of these pieces here is going to be something like 0.3, so we'll go ahead and put 0.3 here, and here we're at 2, so we're going to reduce by 0.3, which will put us at 1.7, and that will give us the back end there. So I think we have the basic shape here. Now we're going to have to delete and remove items. We do that here by going over into our tools, going back to our modification tools, and break out the almighty breakout segment tool and start just cutting things away. So I'm going to do some of this from a distance and some of this close up, and you'll see the process as we go. I'm going to select each of the lines on the outside and just remove all of those lines there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We're going to remove this line, this line, this line. We're going to remove this line and this line. Again, a lot of the basic, easy stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and zoom in and start to work with some of the more detailed pieces. This shaft that's sticking out the end isn't necessary here or here. Again, just deleting lines, deleting shapes, and deleting there. Because everywhere I delete, it's going to be connected to some material. And this is a slightly tedious process, but we're deleting where we want material to exist within this cut. Within the shape, any line that remains is going to be cut out, and obviously you don't want to do that. 1 and 2. There we go, and let's hop up to the top here. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and we have these center lines here, and a couple of these little tag ends that decided to stick around. Let's remove you. Okay, so we have all of that. Let's check our ends. All of our ends look okay. Nothing. All right. Now we have our base F bomb. There we go. That's going to be the base. We need to add one more piece. What is it? The letter F, as always. Let's go back to letter A. Let's go back to our text tool. We have the letter F. It's already populated here. But you can type in the letter F, hit OK, and place it. Now, I noticed something here. This is going to be a little small. It's not going to be it's going to be visible, but if you're working with a not as fine a tool for cutting, if you want to increase that in size. So let's see what 1.5 looks like. That seems pretty decent. Let's see what 1.75. So I'm adjusting the height of the letter here. You know, I think that's going to be ideal. Boom. And we place the letter F. And that looks like an F-bomb. But what we've learned in other videos here is if we were to try to cut this out right now, it would cut out this shape perfectly. The one thing it will not cut out at all is the letter F, not until we explode it. So let's go up to the top left-hand corner, click Reset, or go to the mouse here, select the letter F, go to Modify, and Explode. Done. And I'm going to hit that again for good measure. And that is an F-bomb. You can now come and take this, send it off over to your cam, print it out, cut it out, do whatever you want with it. You have an F-bomb now. Let's go File, Save As, F-bomb, Medium, Save. And now we have our F-bomb. So, take this concept, build on it. Feel free to take the drawing. The drawing will be available on our website should you want it. Just click on the link below and you can come and take it, or you can make it for yourself. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment at the bottom of the video. Please like and subscribe. We love making videos like this, and I want to keep pushing this out there. If you have a specific request for a video, again, check down in the comments. There is a form that you can fill out where you can put in a custom request for a video. But until next time, keep pushing buttons, keep trying out, and let's get capable. Have a great day. Bye.